I'll text him. Anyways, give me a sec. Morning.
Sunny and clear weekend.
To be effective in combat, a warrior must not feel for his enemy. The road ahead is long and unforgiving. No place for a child. I have never met anybody who has become a great warrior, who has not struggled and suffered, and sacrificed and sweated, and fought through tears and hardships, and loss and life. And if there is something you really want, if you have a dream, if you have a goal, then you dedicate yourself to it. It can be yours. I am your monster no longer. I am unstoppable. The gods left beside my feet. We win because we are disciplined. mentality of a warrior. There is no retreat, no surrender, not where you come from. I am a warrior. Warriors are not born. Warriors are forged. Every battle, every war, every day. There is nothing you cannot do. I warned you. The cycle ends here. I will do what I must.
Morning.
You do not know me. Pain is the best instructor, but no one wants to go to his class. You will never win the battle if you don't get up. If you don't go through the training you need. The cycle ends here.
Yeah, I'm
We
ready.
can fight our way back into the light, one step at a time. We must be better than this.
Normally, dank u op de zijde, namelijk.
The moment your knees hit the ground is the moment you ask yourself, why do you want what you want? Don't be sorry. Be better. Breathe deeply. And rise. What are you made of? Tell me, boy, girl, what are you made of? Hope is what makes us strong. It's why we're here. It's what we fight with when all else is lost.
Yeah, it helps my day, you know. And I promised myself I'd walk on my spiritual side, so that's what I'm doing.
Are only living at about 40% of your capability.
It's like cereal for me. It's part of my recovery, isn't it? Why not? You know.
Greatness is just something we made up. Somehow we come to believe that greatness is a gift reserved for a chosen few, for prodigies, for superstars,
Oh, you global.
and the rest of us can only stand by watching. You can forget that. Greatness is not some rare DNA strand. It's not some precious thing. Greatness is no more unique to us than breathing. We're all capable of it. All of us.
Do you have the courage to act outwardly on what you see inwardly? Or will you die a dreamer? Will you die on the verge and on the edge and in the land of coulda, woulda, and shoulda? It takes courage to be successful. It is far easier not to be successful.
Know why you are doing what you are doing, and then get out there every day and win those small, tactical, short-term battles so you can win the strategic, long-term victory that puts you where you want to be. And it's not going to be easy. The fight, the daily fight, is a challenge. You will not always want to do what you need to do. You will not always feel like doing something you need to do. You may not want to fight that battle, but you need to.
Life is going to happen. And you're going to set up a plan, and you're going to have a vision, and you're going to hope that it's going to turn out perfect. But what so often happens in life is that things get burned. And things go the wrong way. And it's in that moment that you're going to have to choose your reaction. You have a choice to make. Do you have the right reaction or do you have the wrong reaction?
You love sleep too much. You love that alcohol too much. You love that selfie too much. You love that vice too much. There's something that you love more than yourself. No one said that the path is going to be easy. And it's not. We know life is rough and we know there will be pain. That's the way life is. When you want to quit and give up, your body's going to give you that edge you need, that advantage you need, that lift that you need to get to the next level. Your body! I dare you to fail. I dare you to take that same class over and over again. I dare you to stop dropping classes like you saw.
You could plan your life to be ideal today, and I guarantee you there will be things that happen along the way that were unplanned, that will look as if they're unfortunate, that will feel as if the world's coming down on your shoulders.
I don't care how hard you fall. I don't care if nobody don't believe in you. It only takes you believing in yourself to get this thing done. So if you fall on your back so you can look up. Because if you can look up, then you can get up. I dare you to take a little pain. I dare you. At the end of pain is success.
Some of the best things that we've ever learned from people happened because they were going through some time of discontent and they said, how do I overcome this? What can I do about it?
See, getting what you know is up to you. You can turn your life around if you change your attitude. You change your attitude, you change your altitude. Take full responsibility for your life. Accept where you are and the responsibility that you're going to take yourself where you want to go. We have two primary choices in life. We can either accept conditions as they exist, or we can take the responsibility to change them.
You're going down, ups and downs in life. Things are going to go wrong. You're going to lose businesses. You're going to lose.
Give me a second, please. One second. Come on, you twat. Hang on. Right, something I want you to listen to, okay?
Strength.
I like Denzel Washington, like in some of the motivational speeches he's given, like are fucking amazing. You know. But good morning to you all. Care a lot. Brilliant. Just as sort of 97. Listen.
Strength, leadership, power, authority, guidance, patience are God's gift to us as men. We have to cherish that, not abuse it. I prayed this morning to be a better listener.
It didn't go well.
If we're human, you get back up. Yes, I've been high up on the mountain. I've been blessed. But that's a slippery slope. And it's lonely. You know, people up with that sign. We did not come this far to just break down and lose now. I'm a winner. I'm going to win. True desire in the heart, that itch that you have, whatever it is you want to difference. You are what you are. You need somebody. Never give up. Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. It's not easy. It's so easy that you know things are hard. So, keep working. Keep striving. Never give up. Put that down 7 times. Get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So, keep moving.
I woke up about 4 o'clock this morning. I was getting attacked by a grizzly bear, and I realised it was a dream. Thank fuck me, or I was dead.
You gotta
Jeez.
give it everything you got, whether it's your time, your talent, your prayers, or your treasures. Because taking risk is not just about going for a job. It's also about knowing what you know and what you don't know. It's about being open to people
Strengths and
and
weaknesses.
to ideas. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. Because the chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love,
That's a good number,
the faith
that's a
that you
great
have,
number.
that's what's going to define you.
You know.
I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living." Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to
James, walk one.
do. Fall forward. This is what I mean. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that?
1,000. And it's
Because the
1,001.
1,001st was the light bulb.
How amazing is that? Failed 1,000 times on the 1,001 chances he hit it.
Fail big.
Don't be
Today's the
afraid
beginning of
to
the rest of
lose.
your life. And again,
You don't be afraid to lose. Fuck that. You know.
it can be very frightening. It's a new world out there. It's a mean world out there. And you only live once. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Professionally. Don't be afraid to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big. To dream big. But remember, dreams without goals
Dream.
are just dreams. And they ultimately fuel disappointment. So have dreams, but have goals. Life goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, daily goals. I try to give myself a goal every day. Sometimes just to not curse somebody out. Simple goals, but have goals. And understand that to achieve these goals, you must apply discipline and consistency. In order to achieve your goals, you must apply discipline, which you've already done.
You want to
and
go discipline?
consistency every day, not just one Tuesday.
And patience. Great. YouTube, what? It's full of sausages. But I'm happy enough with the people that have reached out to me like that. You know, like I said, I took up a picnic, right? But I enjoy engaging with different people, my kind of people, not nerds. You know, real world tough guys like that have been shot on more than one occasion. Or when it comes to Ballia, we were all mad into the dance scene up there. But there's one guy up there that learned me something without even noticing a Luke. When it comes to music, there's nobody knows more than him. And I've recognised that because a lot of my pals are DJs at home and musicians and artists and stuff, and this guy like is unreal, he knows everything. The shit he could retrieve out the archives about my dad, I couldn't believe it. I was like, bro, you know, you give me a fucking gift there. Over the coming weeks, the channel, like I said, it's always been about mental health, well-being, mindfulness, intuition. I know I had a few blips and
Each one, teach one. Remember, just because you're doing a lot more
doesn't mean you're getting a lot more done.
doesn't mean you're getting a lot more done. Remember that. Just because you're doing a lot more doesn't mean you're getting a lot more done. Don't confuse movement
With progress.
with progress. My mother told me, she said, yeah, because you can run in place all the time and never get anywhere. So continue to strive, continue to have goals, continue to progress.
Anyway, how are you all doing today? Oh, it was just Friday, I do, I swear to God, man. But like I said, I've always liked my music, and I've a lot of friends that are DJs and that know that shit about music, but I don't think any of them comes close to who I have on in me panel. Like I said, Luke Gilligan, nobody knows more about music than Luke. I challenge anyone, nobody. Not just the Irish scene at the time, like he fell in love with the whole scene, like European, worldwide scene, you know. Shout out to Pat Carey, and if there's anybody in Ballia that thinks they know more about music than Luke Gilligan, let me know. Now, hello. Excuse me. I'm full of wind. Oh shit, sorry. Vroom. Me mum's Fanny. How did you come? Africa. My name is Joseph MacDonald. Really? You'll get the Nobel Peace Prize for that, that's the case. You know that, don't you? Dr. Edward Mantle. I take it you're from Ghana or something, are you? You're an African doctor, aren't you? All that witchcraft shit, get the fuck out of here with that. Good morning to you, bollocks. Get out of that garden. Sweden, brilliant, but is that where you were born, Sweden? Because Mantle is an African name. But anyway, how is y'all doing? We're on Wednesday today, 2 more days to see me girls. Scientology? Not much. Tom Cruise pays too much money, that's what I would say.
What if things don't end up like they're supposed to? What if this work, this energy I've invested doesn't pay off? What if stay average? What if my story was never meant to be unique? What if I try and I fail? What if my friends stop calling? What if I let my family down? What if people don't like what I have to say? What if my idea is a little too out there?
Fuck them.
What if I'm pushing things too far too quickly?
Fuck them.
What if the worst possible scenario happens?
Fuck you.
What if I lose everything?
Fuck me.
What if success is for someone else?
Fuck them.
What if I'm meant to work to pay bills and to sleep?
Fucking get that
What if
work
the starting
in.
role is just too much for me?
Do that all the time.
What if I was a born follower?
Right, well
What if I
fucking
don't
lay
find
it.
happiness? What if I don't choose the right path?
Then you're fucked.
What if I get lost?
You're lost.
What if I can never be as good as the person standing next to me?
Well then you're a bollocks.
What if a life of meaning will always be something I'll have to stare up at? Wishing, dreaming, or what if I just change the way I look at the world? What if today is just the beginning? What if I decide who I'm going to be and become it? What if my actions can create a ripple effect that will transcend space and time? What if impossible isn't fact? What if it's opinion? And what if I don't buy it? What if this new world means that existence starts with me? What if I can be the one people look up to? What if my past got me here but has no effect on where I can go? What if every single day is a fresh start? What
Mutually.
if I can be the one who defies the odds?
You know.
What if my dreams become the standard?
Somebody cast, somebody couple.
What if my ideas change how people see reality? What if the term difficult is nothing more than a cop-out? What if my doubters ignite the flame that is my success?
Right.
What if my fear of mediocrity overcomes my fear of the unknown? What if second place is no longer an option? What if I make the choice to live every second of my life like it's a miracle? And what if that's exactly what every second is? What if it's time to start living like it, to start thinking like it, to never sell myself short? What if nothing good happens until I believe it? What if I stopped wasting my time trying to convince others because I am the only one who must be convinced? We get from the world what we invest in ourselves, right? The patience, the daily work, commitment, focus, all these things that transform us, unlock even the toughest doors. Because piecing together the world you want is an impossible task. If you haven't created your ideal self first, if you haven't built yourself up every day, making yourself a little better, a little stronger.
Is it? I know.
In the same sense
Well,
that piece
fuck
by
you
piece,
on your face then, you
bricks become
fucking
walls,
lesbian. Get out,
become
you
houses that
fucking
become
weirdo
cities
freak.
that proceed to make up our reality. You are your greatest asset.
Morning, Pablo.
You need to treat yourself that way. Invest in education, invest in health, invest
How's
in
it
happiness.
going, brother?
Maximize the person and your experiences and your accomplishments will
Yeah, I think it went okay with JP yesterday, bro. I was nervous as fuck, believe it or not. And now I've had loads of people on the panel, but not.
make your world
I'm looking at this as
build winning habits,
work.
winning mentalities, winning mindsets.
You know, like this evening, I'll do my StreamYard,
Unfold before you.
and I'll try to do it every evening for a while, bring on a few people on. And Pablo, like I said at the start, build it and they'll come, and we are 120 odd off our target, Pablo.
One, because every day I'm asked
But now this, I wouldn't have gotten to where I am without you.
because it will change how you think about your future.
You know, yeah, Sean Wayne Band, I see you jock me, share me stuff, but no, not like you.
Exceptions to this rule.
You know,
Thing is, the people
you're one of the reasons why I've nearly hit 911 months.
their skill set,
270,000 YouTubers all around the world, you know.
doing the work right.
I've had people from Canada and Australia reach out to me because of mental health ideology and suicide ideology and thanked me and said, Jude, I've tried to kill myself twice and
And so here's
I stumbled across your live one day, bro, and I started watching your videos and shit, and you've helped me. You know what I mean? My children have had a Christmas because of you. It's like, and that, Pablo, to me is worth more than any coffee. Do you understand?
you have the pieces just like a Ferrari.
Uh,
Yeah, it's not moving, but is there anything to be concerned about?
if you can help people, you should help them. And I believe on here, members don't get nothing for their money. They get a loyalty badge.
Who cares? That's the fun.
When I hit my target,
It has everything it needs.
I'm going to do memberships and I'm going to charge 50p a week. And Pablo, you know, everyone who's a member of my channel, you know what I will do as well? I'll make shorts for each one of them, individual.
So relax.
Good evening, everybody. I need you to do me a favour. Go up and give Pablo Da Vinci a fucking sub, aka Pablo Escobar. Because since I've come on YouTube, he's done nothing but fucking help me. And then I'll post it. And then I'll say, alright, hang on, 1 second. Then I'll go, can I just give Anne-Marie and Spencer a shout out, who have supported me and believe in me, and want to grow the channel, so I'd appreciate it, guys, if you could go to sub to A channel, B channel, C channel, D channel. You know, it's like,
People who have helped me grow, shape the person that I've become over the years.
yeah, nah, you're spot on, bro.
Interact with every day, right? I know them personally.
But
Others I've admired from a distance.
remember when I spoke to you about that meal with Pablo with Kevin Costner, and he had a family and stuff, and every night he'd wake up or somebody'd come and visit him in his fucking dreams, Bill, and they'll come, he kept hearing. So you know what he did? He got in his tractor, his combine harvester, and ran over his crop and built a fucking baseball field on it. And Ray Liotta is in it, him out Goodfellas, to come with the laugh. How do you not? Pablo, I have me shit put on over 18, so how are people getting in? But like, I had a little talk with JP yesterday and I really enjoyed it, because it's like, I know, look bro, I call fights, I read fights, I understand the game, you know, and it's like, he's a man's man, John Paul, you know. And when you said to me, Joe, bring him on, if Pablo tells me to bring on A, B or C and tells me that alright, that's all I need, you know. And I didn't bring him on so I get more fucking views or whatever. I brought him on because he's one of our own, and I can see it in him, you know. I can tell like he's a good fella, and I'm rooting for him, you know. Like I said, that body shot, man, it's like, as long as you keep, see, any fight I've ever been in, and if someone's been throwing bombs at me, I've always had me guard up and deflect the shots off the gloves, and after 2 or 3 swings, now it's my turn. Except for I won't swing 3 or 2, you know what I mean? I'm aiming for one place, just like JP does the body, to make a man take a knee. You know what I mean? I tell you one thing, right? You know when you get kicked in the bollocks, right? Well, you just imagine that by 3 times, right? And you're in a fucking ring, you're looking across, your family is there, your friends are there, they're screaming your name, you can hear them all screaming, and this cunt is that they're hitting you that hard where your game plan goes out the window, mate. What happens is, if the game plan doesn't work, mate, you have to go back to basics, and you're gonna have to just fucking be patient with this guy. Let him overextend, let him overreach, you know what I mean? Because you can capitalise on that, you know. So I enjoyed it. It was only for an hour, Pablo, but what I did say is, I'm going to start off slowly, you know, but try and bring more people on. Does that make sense? And I'm putting a firm of Irish people tomorrow. I'm putting a firm of people together, right? Tomorrow, Gibbo's coming up to see me with my nephew, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. You know, he's a big Man United nut, like, and I'm just like overwhelmed, like the fact that he's alive. You know, when I seen him, I said, listen, I forgive you. I could see it in his eyes, you know. So when I got home, I had a message on Messenger, and he said, Jude, listen, today wasn't the right day. Because when I seen him, Pablo, on that corridor, we were after getting a phone call to say we have to go to the hospital, you know.
Or wondering what others are going to think.
Like,
your creativity and your sense of exploration are running on all cylinders.
He goes to church every weekend, Pablo, and I'm not joking. He's involved in the church and the community and working with the community, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, you know what? We're definitely quits for what you're doing in this city. You're doing exactly what I done, and then I passed the book to my son. No, I know, yeah. It's like she saw me, her hair dye. I get believing messages all the time, bro. But it's like, Pablo, listen to me, right? Without blowing smoke up my own arse. I know a little bit more about the whole mental health section thing than most. You know what I mean, bro. You struggle yourself. A lot of us do, but a lot of us won't admit it. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna try, like, Pablo, do you know something I've noticed, yeah, on YouTube? Everybody that has memberships, right? All you get is a highlight, your name highlighted in the chat, a loyalty badge. I think that the channels who are being paid memberships can do more for their subs and the mods and the members. Make shorts for each individual member and post it on Facebook. Hey, hello, Max. But like I said, look at you don't. I don't give a fuck what you believe now. That's not important to me. I'm gonna try use a few methods with people, and I'm gonna help them with their mental health. You know, I've been on here 6 years, on and off 5 different channels. The Cesspit, Fight and Talk UK, Fuck Back United, STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER and STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER8. You know, and this is the best one out of them all. You know, it's like a lot of people on YouTube pay memberships, okay? And all they get is a loyalty badge in the fucking chat. Why don't you make shorts for your members? Each and every one of them, if they're paying you fucking £2 a week, £1 a week, 50p a week, you should be using your influence and your platform to grow all these small mental health channels. Now, I've gone through the whole of YouTube and nobody does it. Nobody makes shorts for their subs and their mods and their members. Well, guess what? I am. Like I said, do you think I've been filling journals like that for the good of me health? But I was very surprised when I looked at people's memberships, and all they get is that a fucking, you know, that's not good enough. How is a loyalty badge gonna get you subs? I'll tell you what'll get you subs. By sharing your members' channels on your YouTube channel, on your Twitter, on your TikTok, on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your Messenger, on your WhatsApp, on your Snapchat. You know, I've fucking loads of platforms, and I remember how long it took me to get me 400 subs, right? And I had help, you know, because without help nobody can grow. And all these little mental health channels, I know that one day, if they keep pushing that fucking envelope, mate, it's like eventually it'll give. You know, the more men and women talk about mental health, trust me, it's gonna help you. And if you come in here and you're suffering with mental health issues, right, and you don't want to talk, just say hello and put a number beside your name. From 1 to 10, 10 being your best mood, or 1 being your lowest. Pablo, thanks for coming in, brother. But yeah, it's like I appreciate the position I'm in, but I've watched everyone else's position when it comes to members. Well done, Max.
When you were able to do something significant, to contribute to the world, to help and be near those who mean the most to you.
She's got more balls than most, she is, and she's a woman.
People with limited time left is
Let me go
living
get a cup of tea.
expectations of others. Not having lived a life that was true to themselves, we are fortunate enough to have that wisdom now. Why would we not act on it? Don't let yourself be the person who looks back and dreams about what if. Do your dreaming in the present. We're all writing our stories. Make yours a thriller. Make it a bestseller. Live now. Let that fear fade away.
One of the few who tried to preserve a semblance of humanity were members of the medical corps of the parties to this conflict. Hello, sir. My name is Christie, the head doctor of this hospital. I may speak freely, sir. We expected more than just an officer's rank to support the current situation. Another bunch of those poor bastards will be here soon. I'll better check our stocks. What about the hospital? Or would you evacuate the facility?
No, sir. HQ gives us no such orders, sir. In fact, there were no orders for us.
It does not really matter right now. We should focus on helping the survivors. Germans started dropping gas on our trenches. I need you to heal my man as fast as you can.
Sir, may I speak with you?
What's on your mind?
The plague that broke out, sir. It is taking a heavy toll on the civilians.
The plague that hit the hospital did not strike us only the lives of our friends and comrades in arms, but also took part of our spirit. Despite this, we have to fight. Although the darkness surrounds us on every possible side, perhaps near the dust, it will lead to the light someday.
Oh, no.
I cannot protect the trenches with so few. The perversity of war is a man in a different uniform, a different man. Will they do the same for us? I guess we'll never find out. We have to live on. Even though now I can see that we will not save everyone. We must give hope to those we are trying to save.
Oh. Coming. Oh. You can't beat a good old cup of tea, Max. You know, I'll let you know you're alive.
Happiness, peace, enlightenment.
You know.
It's all up here. It's all up here.
Once upon a time I was a very spiritual guy and I lost it on YouTube.
The physical standard
You know, and I never thought I'd get it back ever again, you know.
you must meet in life.
Like, without going backwards, you just need to understand something.
I now know
I worked on a few people's channels with them.
on the human mind. There's no
I was supposed to
we capping ourselves.
kind of work in a way for Dan, not like. But the morning he sent me the paperwork, I told him, bro, they're police certificates. No, they're not, mate. You don't know what you're on about. I said, Dan, listen to me. Have you been to prison before? Do you know anything about? Have you been in cells, bro? I've been in fucking 20 of them before I was 15. You know what I mean? He said, it's a fucking... I said, it's a police certificate. So we fell out over it. You know, I was supposed to go down to that site with him when Dane was fighting. And then we ended up falling out over £800. I invested into something, man. I got burnt. So that's why I said if I ever see him at the Etihad, I'll take his camera off him. I swear to God I will. And there's nothing he can do about it because he's a midget and he's a wimp and he's 4 eyes. But I'm not bitter over it. I was very salty. When Foxy stole the channel, I was very salty. You know, I couldn't believe it. Like, he was me boy 1 minute, and then because I checked him over kicking the dog. You know what I mean? I said, bro, you know my neighbours have CCTV and seen you do that. No, it tells about a character. A man that hits his dog has some serious issues going on. And I don't give a fuck, mate, if you've spent 3-4 grand on me. You just booted your dog in front of me. Take your shit back. I don't want it, do you know? Okay, then I broke it all and gave most. I broke it and what was left I gave away. And the only thing I've kept is that. And it's a power pack. That's it. That's all I've kept off what that cunt gave me. You know, the channel's in a lot better position than Fighting Back United was. Fighting Back United was a toxic bunch of shit. You know, and if I could turn back time, I'd change it, but, you know, it's like this channel will grow, and by Paddy's Day I will hit my target. You know, and then like I said, work starts on. I've a lot of people that have been coming in and out of me life, and I don't think you're all listening. Rather than tell the whole chat, you've had a shit weekend, you're thinking of killing yourself and you don't embarrass yourself, put a fucking number in the chat when you come in like Maxine. It's a crock of shit. It's called Fighting Back United, Maxine. Fighting Back United. I'll show you. One second. Let me see can I find it. But it's a bucket of shit, Max, you know. And I'm glad that Foxy stole the channel because this one's a lot better. Like, you know, Fighting Back United in 6 years, yeah? 47,000 YouTubers all around the world, Max, right? In 6 years. This channel, right? We're on 11 months. We're on 11 months. That's it there, Max, look. 592. Now, I've not done this for ages, but I've made loads of... Oh, who's the handsome fella, look. That's me best mate, Neil Douglas. Con Murray, that's Bert Starr. That's Snuggles. Him, and him are all brothers. Except for 2 of them are dead. It's sad, you know, but yeah, Fighting Back United, Max, that's me other channel, look. I've made a shit lot, I've made thousands of videos on it, you know. Look at this fucking sausage, look. Like I said, Max, there is thousands of videos, mate, you know. Yeah, that was the old thing for the fucking studio.
Smoking motherfucker. Yeah. Anyway, you will eat cake. Say hello to my little friend. Yeah, that's the bam.
Fuck him. But anyway, basically that. You know, it's like, I've been around YouTube long enough, Max. You know, I used to go on a few panels, but I just thought people are too phony, mate. And my dad taught me, are the company you keep, you know. And I will not sit on a channel where there's deviants, you know, rapists, sex offenders, woman abusers, enablers. I've no time for them, you know what I mean? Like the same kind of men have never had a fight, you know what I mean, and have never been smacked to the point where you get smacked, your game plan goes out the window. You know, form's temporary, class is always permanent. You know, and like I said, all it takes is for someone to make a stupid mistake, get angry, and I'll capitalise on that mistake. I'll either drop you with my right foot or my left hand or my right hand. And if you get back up, you won't get back up, because once I kick you in your cranium for a few minutes, you will have cerebral edema. You will be confused. It's like getting the bends. It's like being 400 feet underwater, yeah? And you're swimming along a coral. Next of all, you notice that your oxygen gauge is reading just about, it's on 1, it's about to hit 0. So you need to go back up, otherwise you'll get cerebral edema. If you get stuck in one of them caves, it's very hard to manoeuvre because you have to push your gas tanks through a fucking hole, do you understand? And it's like, there's a lot of silt on the bottom, and all it takes is for one person to panic to whirl up that silt, and even though you have a guideline to get you through to the next set, it is fucking scary. When I say scary, I mean fucking scary, mate. You know, cerebral edema, high altitude climbers get it as well when they go to try summit Everest or K2, and that's why you have to acclimatise. You know, like you have base camp 1, 2, 3 and 4, you know, and then you look up, and I can only imagine looking up at that from that distance. Listen, I'm here, you know what I mean? I can see it. If we can reach you, we can breach you. We just need a window, a weather window, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people like summit these big fucking biblical mountains like K2 and Everest, but it's the descent that catches them. On the way down, they're 80% more likely to die on the way down. You know, a lot of the people say the summit is kind of the easy bit, even though it takes you fucking years. Max, thanks for coming in, yeah? Because I thought someone had gone and blocked you, and I wasn't fucking happy about it. Because I hadn't seen you in the chat for ages, and I said, if it's the case, we're gonna have a fucking argument. Hey, you gorgeous. There's the love of my life right there. You know. But like I said, I could have been a lot of things in life if I had followed that path, but, you know, I've already done enough of a shitload of qualifications in a portfolio upstairs. You got your hair dye on your hair. Oh, lovely. It'll turn out nice, that. Well, Bob, listen, you're gonna have to dye my hair the same colour as that E. It's either red or green, you know, because when Thomas comes out, you know what I mean, it's like it'll make him laugh, and if my uni thing goes okay, like I said, I'll do what I said to you yesterday without saying too much, yeah? But it has to go through first, you know, like I used to work on site, and construction was my job, you know, as a scaffolder. So Mark's doing a course in construction management, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute, if he can do it, I'll have a go. Even if I fail, I'm still gonna have a go. So he's recommended me on Thursday. He gets 5 ton for recommending me. Construction management, I know more about construction than Mark does. Ultraviolet. Yeah, man. Well, it'll be fucking biblical anyway. Regardless what colour you get your hair. I don't care. I just want to squeeze you on your hair. No. Okay, my darling, thanks for coming in and putting me coffee link in. Without Lisa, I'd be dead, mate. She give me so much she's giving me life back. And I never thought it'd happen again. Once you're broke, mate. It's like, it's just collateral damage from here on out. Like I keep myself away from negative people. And if they come in me live, I'll just boot to myself. I don't block people, but like I said, I'm not on here to have sausages on my panel. It's like I'm interested in family, fighting and football, and mental health, and recovery and healing. And if you want to talk about them kind of topics here, I'm here. It's like, what time are we on? Fucking hell, 11:15, I've been up early. But, yeah, so honey, tomorrow, Gibbo's coming with, he's coming with little Ted. And I can't fucking wait, mate, I swear to God. It's like, I used to hate the cunt for what he did, and I always used to think, if I ever seen him, how would I feel? And as you know, that day we got bad news about your dad, I'm walking up the corridor and who calls me name? And Bob, when I looked at him, I thought I was hallucinating. Because I'm like, as you know, what did I say? You're a fucking dead man. Like, now, not meaning.
Changes the world. I have a few suggestions that may help you on your way to a better world. And while these lessons were learned during my time in the military, I can assure you that it matters not whether you ever served a day in uniform. It matters not your gender, your ethnic or religious background, your orientation, or your social status. Our struggles in this world are similar, and the lessons to overcome those struggles and to move forward, changing ourselves and changing the world around us, will apply equally to all. So here are the 10 lessons I learned from basic SEAL training that hopefully will be of value to you as you move forward in life. Every morning in SEAL training, my instructors, who at the time were all Vietnam veterans, would show up in my barracks room, and the first thing they'd do was inspect my bed. If you did it right, the corners would be square, the covers would be pulled tight, the pillow centered just under the headboard, and the extra blanket folded neatly at the foot of the rack. It was a simple task, mundane at best, but every morning we were required to make our bed to perfection. It seemed a little ridiculous at the time, particularly in light of the fact that we were aspiring to be real warriors, tough, battle-hardened SEALs. But the wisdom of this simple act has been proven to me many times over. If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task.
Then another.
And by the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that the little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you'll never be able to do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made. That you made. And a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better. So if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed. During SEAL training, the students During training, the students are all broken down into boat crews. Each crew is 7 students, 3 on each side of a small rubber boat, and 1 coxswain to help guide the dinghy. Every day, your boat crew forms up on the beach and is instructed to get through the surf zone and paddle several miles down the coast. In the winter, the surf off San Diego can get to be 8 to 10 feet high, and it is exceedingly difficult to paddle through the plunging surf unless everyone digs in. Every paddle must be synchronized to the stroke count of the coxswain. Everyone must exert equal effort, or the boat will turn against the wave and be unceremoniously dumped back on the beach. For the boat to make it to its destination, everyone must paddle. You can't change the world alone. You will need some help. And to truly get from your starting point to your destination takes friends, colleagues, the goodwill of strangers, and a strong coxswain to guide you. If you want to change the world, find someone to help you paddle. Over a few weeks of difficult training, my SEAL class, which started with 150 men, was down to just 42. There were now 6 boat crews of 7 men each. I was in the boat with the tall guys, but the best boat crew we had was made up of the little guys, the Munchkin crew we call them. No one was over 5'5". The Munchkin boat crew had 1 American Indian, 1 African American, 1 Polish American, 1 Greek American, 1 Italian American, and 2 tough kids from the Midwest. They out-paddled, outran, and outswam all the other boat crews. The big men in the other boat crews would always make good-natured fun of the tiny little flippers the Munchkins put on their tiny little feet prior to every swim. But somehow these little guys, from every corner of the nation and the world, always had the last laugh, swimming faster than everyone and reaching the shore long before the rest of us. SEAL training was a great equalizer. Nothing mattered but your will to succeed, not your color, not your ethnic background, not your education, not your social status. If you want to change the world, measure a person by the size of their heart, not by the size of their flippers. Several times a week, the instructors would line up the class and do a uniform inspection. It was exceptionally thorough. Your hat had to be perfectly starched, your uniform immaculately pressed, your belt buckle shiny and void of any smudges. But it seemed that no matter how much effort you put into starching your hat or pressing your uniform or polishing your belt buckle, it just wasn't good enough. The instructors would find something wrong. For failing uniform inspection, the student had to run, fully clothed, into the surf zone, then wet from head to toe, roll around on the beach until every part of your body was covered with sand. The effect was known as sugar cookie.
Monzo's business bank account, made to help navigate choppy cash flow and steer you safely through tax season with tools like payment links and automated accounting. Perfect for bosses with a growing team in business.
Nice one, darling.
Freelancers searching for financial freedom.
You stayed in the uniform the rest of the day, cold, wet, and sandy. There were many a student who just couldn't accept the fact that all their efforts were in vain, that no matter how hard they tried to get the uniform right, it went unappreciated. Those students didn't make it through training. Those students didn't understand the purpose of the drill. You were never going to succeed. You were never going to have a perfect uniform. The instructors weren't going to allow it. Sometimes, no matter how well you prepare or how well you perform, you still end up as a sugar cookie. It's just the way life is sometimes. If you want to change the world, get over being a sugar cookie and keep moving forward. Every day during training, you were challenged with multiple physical events, long runs, long swims, obstacle courses, hours of calisthenics, something designed to test your mettle. Every event had standards, times you had to meet. If you failed to meet those times, those standards, your name was posted on a list, and at the end of the day,
Ding, ding, ding.
those on the list were invited to a circus.
Howie.
A circus was 2 hours of additional calisthenics, designed to wear you down, to break your spirit, to force you to quit. No one wanted a circus. A circus meant that for that day, you didn't measure up. A circus meant more fatigue, and more fatigue meant that the following day would be more difficult, and more circuses were likely. But sometime during SEAL training, everyone made the circus list. But an interesting thing happened to those who were constantly on the list. Over time, those students who did 2 hours of extra calisthenics got stronger and stronger. The pain of the circuses built inner strength and physical resiliency. Life is filled with circuses. You will fail. You will likely fail often. It will be painful.
Yeah.
It will be discouraging. At times it will...
Hey Andrew, if you don't fail, you're not trying.
If you want to change the world,
You know what I mean?
don't be afraid of the circuses.
But don't be afraid to fail, even if you fuck it up. I'd fuck a picnic up. I'm not great at stream yet, but over the next coming weeks, individuals will pop on and I want to pick their brain about a few things, so I'm looking forward to it. I'll hit me tag, when I hit me tag, I'm gonna start charging people 50p memberships and I'm gonna do what no one else does on YouTube. Nobody gives a fuck about their members. All you get is a loyalty badge, Andrew. Do you know what I'm gonna do, bro? My kids' lives. I'm going to make shorts for every fucking member, bro, yeah? On a monthly basis, every one of them will go on me Twitter, me Twitch, me TikTok, me Instagram, me Facebook. That's just for you, bro. Of another 4 or something like that. And I've noticed in the memberships on YouTube, nobody makes nothing for that chat. All you get is a loyalty badge. How's that gonna get you subs? You know what I mean? So, if it means being one of the foot in our circle to do it, look, if your channel's growing, like for instance, yeah, there's little channels like Global and there's a couple of others that are mental health channels, right? And they're not on their first fucking 100 subs, yeah? And they're struggling. Now, I know YouTube inside out. I've been around it about 6 years straight, right? In the background, fucking whatever, you know. And you may as well say 3 failed projects that cost me a shitload of money, mate. You know, so I jumped off my old channel and I started this one. And in 11 months I've managed to hit like nearly 870. I'm on 870 something subs, I think. Or 880 something. I don't know. But I'll hit me target and then I'm gonna start, like I said, when it comes to memberships, nobody on YouTube makes shorts for their mods. You know, because how are they supposed to grow? You know what I mean? Is it right that you grow and they don't? No, it's fucking no. So that's why I'm gonna take it upon myself to make shorts for every cunt that's gonna be a member of my fucking channel, you know? Do you know what? I couldn't even fucking tell you off by heart. I'll have a look in a while, bro, and I'll tell you. I'm not too sure what it fucking is. I think it's JMD 40 something. I just can't remember, that's all, you know. Well, I like watching as well, like, you know, but it's like there's a lot of fucking weirdos, mate, that you have to be careful of. You know, there's too many members on YouTube. You know, if you want to get a photograph of this person or that person, cause they're tough. You know, people fall into their own trap. They believe their own hype. You know, and then they realise, yeah, I've crossed the line here. I'm in trouble. You know, I've had the toughest mates ever who died on the streets of Dublin, in Dublin gangland. You know, blood on the ground, sailors in the water. You see, God took a lot of people off me. From a kid, up to today. Every time he takes something, he never gives something back. But this time, he's given me something back in the form of my old friend and his baby. And I cannot wait to meet him tomorrow. You know, you have to have forgiveness in your heart, because if you don't, it's gonna eat at you forever, you know. And that's the truth. You know, and you're gonna be a bitter motherfucker for most of your life. You're gonna be a salty prick most of your life. So no, you know what it is, mate? People want to be famous. They come on YouTube and think they're famous. Like, how deluded are you if you think you're famous because of a nap? You know, like I said, I know my plan is going forward, and I will hit my target. And I won't just give me mods a loyalty badge. I'll make shorts for that channel, and I'm gonna give them an exercise for their brain to try stop them having suicide ideology. It's like homework I used to get off me doctor every 6 months or every quarter, you know, but because of NHS cutbacks, you know what I mean, it's very hard to see him twice in a year now. But because I've dealt with him for 2 decades, he knows me better than most doctors, and I've listened to his advice when it comes to the number game. Rather than coming in telling me how bad you feel, you've cut your wrist, you've done that, and you're ashamed. Give me a number between 1 and 10 and I can work with that number. You know, if you're over a 6, you know what I mean, things are good. Well, they mightn't be good. We tell the world everything's good and what have you, but you're better off just facing your demons head on, otherwise they're gonna face you. You know, and like I said, I tell you one thing, your dreams never go away. You know, my dreams never go away, cause I am not a guy. You know, I started this channel a few years ago, right? And there's a few people from the old housing estate where I used to live that could have helped me channel, yeah? And do you know what they did? Absolutely fuck all. You know, like there's some salty pricks out there, mate. You know, you fucking hate seeing your channel do well. You know what I mean? Like, I've fucking worked harder than most on this cunt. You know, it took me nearly 6 years to put a channel together, and it was taken from me, and I felt like I was violated. You know, it's not even a fucking joke thing. When somebody takes something off you that you put your heart and soul into for many years, do you understand? And he did that to me, knowing how sick I was. You know, so, like I said, I forgive everybody, but I tell you one thing, know this. If I ever bump into certain people when I'm on my fucking own, mate, whether it be in Liverpool or in Manchester, you are getting fucking floored, mate. And you won't even see it coming, mate. I'll stand in front of you 1 second, boom. But it'd get me into trouble if I did that. done and certain things need to be said, and here, no cunt on YouTube intimidates me, mate. I don't give a fuck how big you are. You know, whether you're as big as Paul Venus or as big as fucking Eddie Hall, mate, I'll kick you in your bollocks. I will kick you in your nutsack, mate, and I'll tell you what, yeah, you won't forget me in a hurry. Because now, look, I've just kicked you in the balls, and you're fucked. You big sausage. You big whopper, you. But I want to thank all the people on YouTube that could have helped me that didn't. Yeah. Don't say you helped my channel if you didn't, okay? Like I said, I could have grown my channel by calling everyone on the roster out, and I decided not to do it. Do you understand? Because where I'm from, we don't call men out, we take them out. That's the difference, you see. You know, I come from a land where it makes grown-ups cry, you see. You know, and it's very similar around here. You know, everything is about control and respect and discipline. And as long as you follow those rules, well then, you can live in harmony and prosperity amongst the locals, the natives. You know, it's like, I'm a big fan of all the natives. And the natives are a big fan of me because, you know, it's like, I love Manchester, but there's a lot of other cities I love. I love Liverpool too, you know. And I believe the kids have been punished up there for generations because of the sins of their dads and mums and granddads and uncles and brothers. So Liverpool City Council will not release any funding to high crime, low privileged areas according to statistics. And everything is about a number. Everything's about calculations. You know, it's risk factor. If it's not economically viable, what's the point in doing it? But like I said, I'm not the best at StreamYard, but we're giving it a go. And like I said, tonight I'll have someone on the panel. I won't say who, just in case he fucks up. But like I said, I'll be on tonight on my StreamYard at about, I'd say about 6 o'clock. I'm not too sure about Twitter, Andrew, but I'll let you know. Me Instagram, add me on Insta. It's me name backwards. Donald, Donnell, Jude Mac. You know, I don't do the whole Twitter thing, you know, excuse me, the last time I done Twitter was over Christmas and me shit was trending. Bring David Kelly home. Yeah, it was trending on Twitter. You know, I've a lot of friends that share me shit and all, and that's why all my channel comes recommended all the time, because I have a lot of people helping me. And like I said, every little YouTube channel that's under 100 is in there. The people that are on 200 or nearly 200 are in here. Now, the people who are nearly at 300 are, it's the wrong one. Wait, where is it? Yeah, like I said, it's just numbers from 1 to 49. Now, on the other page I have the 49 names who have spanners in my channel. That's an old lot of people. Fucking hell, I remember Dogman. Do you know what he did? As soon as I put my coffee link up, he said, bro, I'll buy you loads of coffee. I said, you don't need to do that, bro. One will do. He said, bro, I'm going to transfer you 150 quid. And I was like, fuck off, bro. Stop messing. Half an hour later, mate, it was in my account. He put 75 in and then he put something else in. When I had Fighting Back United, when I was trying to build my studio and stuff like that, you know, and Dogman donated 75 quid to my channel. Foxy donated about 2 grand to my channel. And I had everything I needed. You know, I had everything and everything was good to go and I fucked up. So I sold. No, what am I on about sold them? I didn't sell them. I gave them away and broke the rest of them. The only thing I kept was this power pack. That's it. The rest, I give to a rapper called Leon. A fucking £400 microphone. I'm sorry now that I give it to him because I could use it, you know. But that's where my heart is. He's an upcoming young artist and it's like he hasn't got anything. So, you know, if you have someone that believes you, gives you a microphone, you know what I mean, gets you a decent pair of earphones, you know, buys you a few fucking music engineer programs and study it. You know, it's like, I used to hate going with me dad, and for the first year, man, I fucking hated the comfort taking me, because as soon as he finished work on a Sunday, we'd go in the pub and that, and he was a bit of a dickhead, but everybody loved him, you know, he was a house angel, but a street bastard. But, like I said, there's no time like the present, and I've wasted so much time. And this is work for me. Once I hit my target, I'm not gonna lie, listen. Everybody on YouTube that charges membership fees for a fiver, let's say. Mine's 50p a week, right? A fiver. And all they get is a fucking loyalty badge, yeah? They don't even get shout out. See me, the best way I think forward? For all these mental health channels that are stuck on 100, I'm gonna help them get to 100. The ones that are stuck on 2, trying to get to 200, I'm gonna get them over the line. And the ones that are fucking on 300 for fucking ever, I am gonna help them move. You know, because everybody has fucking helped me out. You know, like sharing me stuff, like fucking the market and stuff, like sharing it. You know, all over the place. And it's nice because I get on with 87% of YouTubers. You know, you treat people how you want to be treated. You don't act like a blackguard and a bully. You know, sometimes you have to grow up. You know, and a lot of people, like, I'm rooting for JP because I know where it can lead for him. You know, and I can see it in his fucking eyes, mate. You know what I mean? Like, I'd spare him. I just hope he didn't hit me in the fucking body, you know? And I don't mind being punched in the face, even if he broke me nose. I made a conscious decision to stand with him. You know, as long as he's not hitting me with that fucking dead body shot, mate. Fucking hell. I've not had a proper spar for ages. You know, I like wrestling with me brothers. You know, 2 savages, mate. But you know who the boss is here. There can only be one alpha in every set. And the set be me housing estate. My set. Now, I really enjoyed that little talk with JP yesterday, you know, and it's like I'll bring him back on, like, just before the fight or after it. There's a couple of other people that I have in mind for this, and one of them is my old friend, Ian Gibbons. You know, bro, if you're watching this, if you want my full forgiveness, I need you. I need a favour off you. I don't believe in coincidence anymore. God brought us together that day. And you told me of a nephew, and I've told you you've one on the way. And he's like, deadly, you know, and it's like I just missed his voice, seeing his face, you know, and he can play cards as well. You know, he's very resilient. I didn't know whether to hug him or tilt him. You know, he's that many fucking holes in him. Like, I was afraid I squeezed him, and he's just changed so much, you know. And I've noticed the change in him. And that's why straight away it was easy for me to forgive him. And that's it. And any salty pricks in Dublin have an issue with him, yeah. It's sorted. You know why? Because he's fucking sorry, yeah. He's had over 25 years to fucking think about that. Or whatever it is, you know. And everybody deserves a second chance, especially caliber of mates like that. I know I have to fix it with him, whether I like it or not. You know, I'm just so glad he's alive. You know, I used to call his mom my ma, you know. Used to call his mama, you know. And she called me son, and, you know, I'm just so glad that he survived it. You know. But tomorrow is about catching up. Two old friends that one tried to whack the other, and he's a son that's about 1, and my son will be here in April, so one day our 2 kids are gonna sit down and laugh about it and say, yeah, my dad tried to whoop your dad's ass. Do you understand? He tried to whoop your dad's ass, mate. Oh, bad boy, I'm on my life. Sorry, can't. I can't watch videos while I'm on my live, it won't let me. But anyway, it'll turn out lovely, and anyway, I know it will. Black or blue would have been nice on you, or that red. You know what I mean? Lady in red is dancing with me. Cheek to cheek, I'm squeezing your ass. And this ain't no fair. Don't be afraid to be different. Like, YouTube is easy for me, it's piss easy. But StreamYard is a different ball game altogether now. Like I said, I'd fuck a picnic up, but going forward, it's like, it has to be this way. Like, school's over, I've retired. Do you understand? But it's the semester. So while you're off school, learn more. Study more. Study more than everybody in your class, and one day, it'll pay off for you. You know, listen to your parents, your teachers, your coaches, your peers. Do you understand? Because they know better. They've been here, they've done it. You know, that's why I've always had respect for my elders, man, ever since I was a kid. You know, it's like they've been through it. You know, they've had bombs dropped on the fuckers, and, you know, it's like, and when you survive war, it brings your community together, but it's separated mine for 800 years. And I call my daughter Saoirse. I'm a Republican, always have been, same as my father, same as my uncles. All of us are Republicans. And I fell out with a few of them because they call me a Brit lover. And I'm like, hang on a fucking minute, yeah? Mind your fucking manners first of all. You know. Yeah, go on out of that, you Brit lover. Cause if you say that to me again, bro, I'm gonna fucking punch you in your face, yeah? When I was on my ass, where were you, bro? Did you help me? Did you put furniture in my house? Did you pay for my son's food and nappies? No, you fucking didn't. I fucking did. Oh, honest money. Not drug money. Fucking honest money. Me dad used to say honest money goes further. You know, never take anything off anybody, but the number one rule. Never let anyone take anything off you, Jude, and if they do, you need to do something about it because the whole flats are watching you. And if you don't do something about it, this cunt is going to take a piece of your ass every day, mate. You know, and that's the fucking right.
Carry on. And don't give up. And don't give in. And do the best that you can. To have the right attitude. To make your existence matter. Your existence is not by accident. Your existence has so much meaning. Are you ready to take on the unknown? Are you prepared for it? You can't even understand, in most cases, how beautiful it is sometimes to not even know what's coming your way. Sometimes it's not necessary to know everything. Sometimes it's not necessary to understand everything. But are you ready? Are you ready to embrace the fact that someday, life as you know it, life as I know it, will soon come to an end? Now, what are you going to do about what you're doing with your life that you have right now? See, I talk about life because life is such a great thing. Life is such a beautiful thing. Life has so much university to it. It is unexplained to some people. It is unimaginable to some people. Sometimes you may even ask yourself, I don't even deserve this life. Sometimes you may even ask yourself, why am I suffering so much from this and that person over there is not suffering as much as I am? Ladies and gentlemen, life, your existence, is temporary. It won't last forever. And if you're sitting around wasting it, you're sitting around being hateful, you're sitting around being jealous, if you're letting things outside of your circle control your possibilities, your uniqueness, your qualities, your principles, who you really are inside, then what's going to happen next?
Bam, 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 bam. Guys, give me a second. I'm just cleaning myself. Right. That looks nice and tidy, that.
Is the now. Is this moment. Is this reality. You can't fix anything that's already been broken. Something
Oh, yeah.
can mend in time.
Ah, my fucking back. You can't just forgive loads of people and not forgive everyone else, because that's true forgiveness in your heart, and prosperity and fulfillment and enlightenment. If you got satisfaction out of
It's always going to be an
every secret you get, yeah.
Now the best way you can overcome this is having faith. Now it doesn't matter what you do, as long as it's positive, it's going to get you through it.
Right. Oh, you're still there. I know, honey. It's just like I can't put a video on while I'm on my live because it'll knock it off. I'll say it in a bit. And I bet you it's lovely. You know.
When I lost my mom years ago, it was the hardest thing that I had to deal with. And to this day, I still think about that woman that gave me life. And I have my moments when I'm happy about the good times, but I also have my moments when she left this world. But that's just one thing. That's just one circumstance. There are many circumstances I can talk about.
Well, tomorrow's Thursday, so that means one more sleep then. You know, I do miss not having you here the weekend. I do not know what to do with myself, you know. I like purple too, it's lovely in your hair. Hey Lena. Like I said, guys, can I tell you something? Yeah, something you already know. It's like a couple of years ago, someone offered to be my sponsor, right? Now, I'd understand if I had about 10,000 subs and hundreds of thousands of followers. And I didn't see his angle or his agenda at the time because I needed a camera, I needed a microphone, a certain stand, this, that, the other. And anything I need. Well, you enjoy your dinner, baby, and I'll have a look in a little bit, okay? Yeah. And tell my son he's fucking grounded if he keeps booting his mammy in the fudge. You know, here, you're fucking barred, Thomas. For 2 weeks, and you have detention, you fucker. Be kicking your mother. He's gonna be a good sized fish. Like, I reckon about 8'4". I just have this feeling, you know what I mean? For all you could be carrying loads of water, you know. But we'll see. It'll be like Niagara Falls when your fucking waters go, mate. I know. I'm shitting myself, mate, but like I said, when you're in the labour ward with your partner and you see your first child being born, like I was in awe, I was blown away, you know. And you go into a labour ward with a woman, yeah? Right? Now, you tell me who's the stronger sex. Have you ever seen a melon coming out of a fanny? It looks very unpleasant. You know what I mean? You have a giant golf ball of a head. And like I said, sometimes the midwives, they have to turn the baby. You know what I mean? They've certain ways, like, you know, but my baby likes Chinese food, chicken nuggets, and sexy time. You know, like if I didn't make my missus, I'd probably be dead by now, cause it's just given up totally, you know. And I know this might sound a bit cringy and gay or whatever, but I knew as soon as I seen her that there was a connection there, and I didn't know what kind of connection, so I had to indulge and engage, and nearly 23 months later, and a baby on the way. It's like she couldn't have given me, they're the two best gifts ever anybody's given me, you know. Even though I have two other baby mothers and Lisa, so that'd be 3 baby mothers, but look at, I reckon this is my last ride, in a way. Like, I don't want to be with anybody else, you know. And she's very good for me and me mental health, and I've not met anybody like her, so that's why I'll stay with her forever. You know, she knows me better than my own brother.
Absolutely, I understand what it means to hurt. Absolutely, I feel like there's nothing else left in me. Because when I lost my father, a piece of me went with him. Now that's not something to just be telling you. I'm telling you the reality of how I feel as a man, as a son, as a father, as a human being. No matter how strong, no matter how tough you think you are, you're gonna hurt.
It wasn't planned, Lena, but regardless whether it was planned or not, we're having a son. You know, my eldest son is 29. It's crazy. My son is going to be Noah's uncle, and he's not even born yet. How mad is that? He's going to be my fucking grandson's uncle. You know, in a way, because it's like, that's Saoirse's little brother, and he'll be an uncle to Noah. You know, and I can't fucking wait, and that's what's giving me strength. Because at the minute I don't feel I have much strength, but nothing a bowl of cornflakes and a sausage sandwich won't sort out, I suppose. Nah, listen, YouTube and every platform, there's always carnage. You know, it's like, and it's just so juvenile and boring. You know, calling out nerds and all, coming on platforms, getting steaming drunk, and think you can say anything and get away with it. Nah, not around here, mate. It doesn't happen. You be checked on the spot and fucking, like I said, you're a walking lick around here unless you're known. Everybody knows everyone around here. And if you're a foreign face around here, asking people where certain people live, here, you're gonna get snatched. Education's the way forward, and it'll always be that way. And anybody who glorifies any kind of violence, whether it be Dublin gangland, Manchester gangland, Cheetham Hill gangland, fucking Rico case gangland. Like, do you know what a Rico case is? You know, they set that up for Al Capone. It's about protection, racketeering, fucking, you know, tax evasion, fucking all sorts this cunt has on him. And you know, he went state's evidence and had my mate Dottie executed. And all this is in the paper. And I say, is out there in the public domain. You know, I've lost a lot of mates, but, you know, and I nearly lost myself too. And it's like, it's sad, like, because the place I'm from, Lena knows, she's friends up there. But when you grow up with that mentality, it's very hard to separate it. Because my granny raised my mother, my uncles and my aunties on Landon Road. Do you understand? Like, at the time I had two people living on Landon Road belonged to me. My auntie Carmel Stevens, me godmother Maureen Harry. There's a couple of others. But just because you're from Ballyer, guys, it doesn't mean you're stuck there. Like, it's a big world out there to explore. You know, like I said, make your family proud, man. You know, go away. And here, I want to take something back that I said yesterday. Not everybody that goes to Thailand is a pervert. Just the ones on YouTube, the deviants. You know, Harry Potter. I told him, you're a fighter, man. I'll split your wig worse than Danny Christie. You know, but I tell you, like I said, I don't want to have no time for sex offenders, and but soon I just bring on people that I know that can talk. I love you, baby. Hey, Stevie. Max is alright. She popped in earlier on, so because I thought she was fucking blocked or something. I thought some bollocks blocked her, but you didn't, so it's good. You know what I respect about Max? She'll come in, she'll say, hey Jude, and she'll put a number beside her name. And like I said here, 92 appointments in 44 years. You see, I had access to my medical records because I requested them. I wanted to see them and what have you. And it's like, I know, like I said, it's, you know, sometimes you have to grow up and let your past go. Otherwise, you'll never be able to stop holding other men's cocks to make decisions for you. You know, well, that's not a bad number, Lena. 6. You know what I mean? It's better than a bleeding 4, honey. You know, and you have the power inside here. In case you ever have a bad day. You know what I mean? Use that method. But I need you to write this shit down. And I have something else for you. It's like, now guys, I want to say this, right? You see our shirt chick, yeah? Become the first member of my channel, right? A few months ago. Buying me coffee, being a member of my channel. And ask her what I asked her. I says, honey, do me a favour. Please take your money back because I can't be asked with this YouTube shit anymore. I'm done. Remember, I said I'm fucking finished, mate, so just take your money back, but thanks very much for the support. So she took the coffee money back, like, you know, and I told her to do it. Listen, I need you to do me a favour, Stevie, please. Don't call her names, right? If you and her have an issue, you know what I mean, but don't call her names in here, bro, because people come in, and I don't want people turning around and saying, oh, Stevie Billings, it's fuck out with a pulse, and he's already fannying about with 3 people over the last year, and he thinks that people don't get onto that, and then you block them. That's a major problem for me, Stevie, if you do that. I've asked you nicely, bro, and I've asked a few of you guys, if any one of yous block anyone, and do not fucking tell me, and I find out about it, I'll have to take your spanner. And don't take it personal, but like I said, that's taking the piss. One thing blocking one person, but 2 or 3, nah, I can't have it. You know what I mean? Fuck that, mate. I don't need my own team sabotaging my life. If you, anybody, this goes out to everybody. If you cannot control your cock and you're single, you know, and you're chatting up different individual women, and you think them women ain't gonna fucking say something and say, here, Jude, you know fucking Tim Leeds, or do you know Pablo, or do you know fucking Johnny? It's like he's chatting to this girl, that girl, and this girl. And girls fucking talk, you know. And then people end up getting blocked. And Casper was blocked out of this life, right? It wasn't me that blocked her. I don't block people yet. But I know, Stevie, but you're putting me in a position by calling Maxine a weirdo. You understand, one day is are great. And if someone called her a weirdo when the time you were great, you'd have saying something. You know, bro, I've a lot of love for you, but you've blocked a few people in my lives, bro. You blocked Maxine, right? Not Maxine, you blocked Casper, bro. And for months she's been saying to me, Jude, I miss coming on your channel. Someone's blocked me. I said, really? No, I know, Stevie, but with all due respect, bro, you can't, you know, you can't, you can do what you want, Stevie, when it comes to women. But you can't come in here, bro, and start calling her a weirdo because things didn't work out, and then move on to the next girl. And then if things don't work out, she's a weirdo as well. You blocked a few people, Stevie, without telling me, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not arguing with you, Stevie, I'm just telling you how it looks, bro. People are saying you can't keep your cock in your trousers because you're chatting up loads of different girls in the DMs. And I've had girls reach out to me, tell me that. Know what I mean? It puts me in an awkward position. You know. Give me a second. Nah, Stevie's cool, man. I love Stevie. It's just he's a fucking Casanova. All the ladies love him. Do you understand? Stevie Billings is the pimp on this channel. Yeah, man. It's like all the women love him. So, but all I ask all you is to be respectful, and be respectful to the people that come in my life, because the way I see it is, yeah, I've always said this, keep your problems out of my life. And when I say keep your problems out, that doesn't mean having little digs, calling people weird because things didn't work out your way. You know, like a few people I've had to fucking try and block because someone blocked them. You know, it's ridiculous. 1 is enough, but them and 2 or 3, nah, I can't have that, bro. You know. And I've always been respectful, Stevie, and I've kept my mouth shut and not said anything, but I have women texting me, bro, saying that you're making a cunt out of them. You know, and it's reflecting bad on me if I let you call her names in this life. Do you understand? You're calling her a weirdo. She comes in and sees that, and then will think people are talking about her. You know. Well, Stevie, listen, right? Casper right? Who blocked her? Who she texting for months, asking why she got blocked? You blocked her, bro, not me, and you didn't even fucking tell me at the time. I had to find out myself, you know. Oh, Casanova, me and Romeo. Sorry about that. Oh, all them retracted messages, what's going on? I know, Lena, well here, I had to get Lisa to fix it. And thanks for buying me the coffee last night, Lena, it means a lot. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, yeah? When people buy me a coffee, you know, it's like an incentive for me that people appreciate the work that I do, and it's like a lot of people have said to me over the years, dude, you must make money off YouTube, and I tell them, I do not make a fucking penny. The only time I make anything is if someone buys me a coffee, and for some reason, it won't let me fucking withdraw the money. I've done it through a thing called Stripe, okay? And it's just fucking weird. It's saying I have to update something in order for my payments to go through, but like I said, I want to get a camera out, but so it, like eventually I will sort it, and the money's just sitting there, you know, but I don't tell lies. If I say somebody has said something to me, yeah, and I shouldn't have that bullshit, you know. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is work, this is business, it's not personal. You know, like I said, I can't have people giving me fucking earache over other people. You know, it's not fucking on. You know, like I said, and I've asked this, I said never bring anybody's shit in here. You know, and if it's gonna be like this, I'm not having it, mate. I always back me own, always. But like I said, I find out everything on here eventually. I used to think with me cock as well. But I grew up. I had to. I had a woman called Casper that used to come in here all the time, but somebody blocked her. And she was saying, and I was good, she was saying, Jude, can you unblock me from the chat? And I said, darling, I didn't block you. And then she told me who she thought blocked me, or blocked her. And I tried my best to get around it, because I thought I was after doing it. But it was when I was getting to the very end I found out what happened, and I said, alright, I'll let that slide. Nobody's bigger than the team, unfortunately. Whoops. Nobody's bigger than the team, man. Bro, you're a fucking gigolo. You've got more toilet. Like I said, I have a team. Stevie is the fucking team slut. He's a gigolo. A ladies man, hey, a pack man. Like I said, she wasn't fucking very happy about you blocking her. You know, and the thing I couldn't help, I couldn't get her back into the live because you blocked her, you mad cunt. I'm always gonna be on your side, Stevie, for fuck's sake. It just puts me in a position when I have people texting me saying, Jude, what you block me for? I don't block anyone. But like I said, it's not a big issue. You know, Stevie's one of my own. And he's a great mod, good pal, you know, and he must have a cock like King Kong. Because any cunt that crashes his bike into a wall at 99 mile an hour and does not die. Maxine, could you do me a big favour rather than everybody in here know, right? Give Stevie a call and have a chat. You know, I know he's a bit of a wanker at times, but his heart's in the right place, you know. Yeah. Like I said, his heart's in the right place, and you do me a big favour, Max, if you give him a buzz. You know, 'cause rather than every cunt known in here, you know it's like, and he's a good guy, Stevie, you know. And yous are supposed to be coming to my party, so you better fucking fix up the parties. Do you understand? 'Cause I'd love to see us at my party. You and Stevie, you know. It's like me, Stevie, Pablo and Chopper. We are the grey bearded brigade. Not the gay bearded brigade, the grey GBB, yeah. You know, you're only 50 once, and you know, it's like I could have gone to Turkey and get Dougie Joy's teeth. It's like I'll die with my teeth like this. I don't ever want to forget where I come from and what it cost me. Not just friends and lives. It cost me my teeth. You know, but a bit more than that as well. But I deserved every beating I got. You know, me dad put her into me. You know, never let anyone take anything from you. You know, and if you're outnumbered and you see an axe, pick it up and rest it in his head. You'll punch her, his coconut shell, brain. Because that's all there is around your head, you know, is a thin layer. You know, a skull. And do you know what it's like? Have you ever cracked a coconut? Yeah, severe bleed on the brain, cerebral edema. Like it happens when you're having strokes, it happens when you're about to collapse, and when you do collapse then, you know, it's up to the machine to help you to breathe and, you know, like on the same. I don't believe in coincidence, Max, because I seen somebody who I thought was dead and I thought I was actually losing it. I was like, you've totally lost it now, you're seeing dead people and all, you know. Hello, Roblox. Oh yeah. You know, it's like, and I never thought I'd get it back. You know, it's like, and he's a good fella and he's gonna come on here. You know, he wants my forgiveness. The only way I'm gonna forgive you, bro, is if you be my wingman one more time. One last ride, bro. And I know with you on board, with your knowledge of football, Luke's knowledge of music, and another. Stevie, I have her on 18, so I don't get it. You know, guys, can you do me a favour, yeah? If you're under 18 and you're coming in here, listen, Stevie, someone will block you. Do you understand? Like I said, fucking, you know, I don't like seeing friends argue, you know, and I think Max and Stevie making a lovely couple, and I want to see us here on me fucking birthday, you know what I mean? It's like, I've invited a few more people that are on YouTube that I get along with, you know. I've invited Lee and Kira, you know, they're only about 15 minutes from me. I've invited a few more YouTubers and then just friends and family. You know, it's not going to be a massive party, you know, but you're only 51, so we're going to get a big joint gazebo. And at the side of it, we're going to get another small gazebo that's a portable DJ. Do you understand? It's like a bouncy castle, except for you walk in, music and strobe lights everywhere, you know, so it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I've got a scare last week, and then yesterday I got a letter saying that they need a second opinion, and I'm fucking terrified. So I'm trying to bring things ahead. I've made 5,840 videos. 5,840 videos. I'm 160 away from doing what I said I'd do, but it's just a number. Hey Marvin, there he is fucking there, look. Talk of the fucking devil and he appears, what? Hey, I'm nearly done your book, fuck face. Are you coming up for a cup of tea or what? What you doing? You know what I mean? You're not far from me, you bollocks. Your ears must have been burning. Just as well I wasn't saying anything bad about you, which I wouldn't. But your book fuck with me head, you know. It's beautiful. It starts off as organised carnage, and look, I'm just telling you how it is. It's like, and if you read the Marvin's book, right, and you've ever been behind a dog, you'll already know. Read it through Marvin's mind, his consciousness and his heart at the time, because he's very articulate, is Lee. You know what I mean? Very well spoken man. You know, manners, principles, pride, integrity, credibility. You know, and I like guys like that. Like I said, the same with Yummy B. And I'm gonna start bringing people on to have a chat about the book and I'd like to bring Marvin on one night, you know, and just have an hake on him, have an hour with him because he's fascinating. Like I'm not gonna lie, and it's not just because they've been in jail; it's because of what they've gone through while they were there. So I've nothing but respect for Lee Marvin Hitchman. And like I said, loads of them off the fucking block, bro. You wouldn't know them. But it's a beautiful thing when you come through a side where you're like, I'm always gonna want something. Whether it be drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, weed. It's like a crutch, you know, that we depend on a daily basis. You know, and it's like, Marvin will tell you, this city, everybody has a bad attitude, you know, and like I said, in Manchester, Lee'll tell you, respect isn't just taken, you know, you have to earn it, you know, you can't just take something or get someone and handing you shit, you know. Like I said, I've reached over 270,000 YouTubers in 11 months. And my old project, Fighting Back United, is on 592 subs now. And got to see 47,000 individual YouTubers in 6 years. Well, guess what I did in 11 months? I quadrupled that cunt number, yeah? I've hit over 250,000 people so far. Now, I didn't know nothing about YouTube Studio or analytics or algorithms, but now I know all I need to know. And the proof is in the pudding, because I jumped off my own channel, yeah? And me and Tom Cruise is my G. So I said, yo, Tom, I need a favour, bro. He goes, what, dude, what's up? I said, I need to get in your helicopter and we need to do a Mission Impossible. What kind of mission? I said, well, it's not really a mission. It's just, we're aiming for a target. Have you got a stinger on board? Oh, you have. Oh shit, this is like foreplay. I'm getting wet thinking about it. And then I fly over the Atlantic Ocean and I see a ship called Fighting Back United, yeah? So I come in hot. I fucking went down. Weapons hot. Release. Do you understand? And my man knows I have him in lock, so he's throwing up flares. You know what I mean? To distract me, but I just suffocated it. You know, by nearly 300 subs. Marvin, when are you coming to see me, bro? You know. But your book, you know, ever since I got out of hospital, I tried to write my own little book, bro, but 30 odd pages in, I had to stop. Cause it's fucking brutal, you know what I mean? Similar to yours. Guys, listen to me, I'm not joking and I'm not just saying it, right? But my man's book, yeah? 1 second, hang on. My man's book is the bollocks. Motherfucking envelope does, remember? Right, so, this book, since I got out of hospital up in Meadowbrook Unit in Manchester, it's a psychiatric facility. And since I've come out, I tried to write about the asylum nightclub and growing up in Dublin gangland and losing me friends. All the friends I've lost, and I'm gonna name every one of them. I'm gonna do like a little eulogy in the back of me book eventually. You know, alhamdulillah, I'll sort it, as my brother will say. But guys, I am on page 194. Born in prison. Like, let me read one page, right? 94, okay. Already knows to do so, but just seeking the comfort of a second opinion like many unsentenced inmates. When he returns for his paperwork, our conversation disturbs my cellmate. The cocoon shuffles, and we go upstairs to a cell. I tell Bullet what I think. He is stable. A different man from earlier, his pupils almost non-existent. This case ain't shit, but my prosecution knows I done other shit. All kinds of heavy shit, but can't prove it. I'd do anything to get the sorry bitch off my fucking ass. She's asking for something bad to happen to her, man. Like, if I ever get bonded out, I'm gonna chop that bitch into pieces. Kill her slowly though, like to walk her over with a blowtorch. She can, holy shit. Such talk can get us both charged with conspiring to murder or prosecute her, so I try to steer him elsewhere. It's crazy how if you can catch you doing one thing, yet try to sentence you for all the things that they think you've done. Done plenty. Shot some dude in the stomach once, rolled him up in a blanket and threw him into a dumpster. Discussing past murders is as unsettling as future ones. So what's all your tattoos mean, Bullet? Like that eagle on your chest? Why would you want to know? Bullet's eyes probe mine. My eyes hold their ground. Just curious then. It's a warbird. The AB patch. What the Aryan Brotherhood gives you when you've put in enough work. How long does it take to earn a patch? Depends on how quickly you put your work in. You have to earn your lightning bolts first. Why you got red and black lightning bolts? You get SS bolts for beating someone down, for being an enforcer for the family. Red lightning bolts for killing someone. Holy shit. And being an enforcer for the family. Red lightning bolts for killing someone. I was sent down as a youngster. They gave me steel and told me who to handle it, and I handled it. You don't ask questions. You just get blood on your... Dudes who get these tats without putting more told to cover them up or leave the yard. What if they refuse? Well, they're fucked. They're held down and we carve the ink off them. Imagining them carving a chunk of flesh to remove a tattoo. I cringe. He's really enjoying me telling me this now. His violent nature is clear and frightening. He's accepted me too much. He's trying to impress me before making dance. At night, I'm unable to sleep, cocooned in heat, surrounded by cockroaches. I hear the swamp cooler vent, a metal grid at the top of the wall, hissing out, tepid air, giving up on sleep. I put my earphones in and no tune international public radio, listening to Aviva Idol violin concerto. I close my eyes and press my tailbone down and straighten my back as if I'm doing a yogic relaxation. The playful allegro thrills me, lifting my spirits, but the wistful adagio provokes sad emotions and tears. I open my eyes and gaze into the gloom. Due to lack of sleep, I start hallucinating and hearing voices over the music, whispering threats. I'm at breaking point. Although I have accepted that I committed crimes and deserve to be punished, no one should have to live like this. I am furious myself for making the serious or reckless decisions that put me here, for losing absolutely everything. As violins crescendo in my ears, I remember what that life used to be like. Boom! 196, Prison Time by Sean Atwood, Chapter 1. Guys, we're on 197, so I need you all to do me a big favour, yeah? See this book. Since I got out of a mental health facility, I tried to write a book, and I crashed in a way, and rather than put loads of pressure on me, every day, like I said from the last 2 days, everything is work in progress, you know, and Marvin's not asked me to say this, you know, but like I said, he fucking rolled up with a copy for me, and I read, I'm on 196 pages, and I am what? Holy shit. Bro, I've got 4 pages to go. But if you are reading this book, read it through Marvin's eyes and his heart at the time, because I'll be honest with you, at 21, I was in jail and a green light was put on me. They were going to kill me. Now, if they had to send in Lee Marvin Hitchman, Ricky, and Yami, I was a dead man. A dead man. They were putting in the work, mate, trust me, even over time. And if they won't do it, there's 10 other people to do it. But anyway, for the last time, this book I would give a definite 9 out of 10. Okay? And you have to kind of read it through Marvin's eyes, ears, heart. You know, and it's a beautiful thing that he's come through it. None of us are perfect. We might have the odd blip, but look at who doesn't. I don't. Because I know better. But I've been trying to multitask because it's like, you know, Marvin reached out to me and said, bro, I have a copy of your book. And I was delighted, you know what I mean? Because he signed it about 6 million times. You know, and I'm grateful. So because of that, most times when I do a live, if I'm reading, I'll say, that book there, since I got out of a mental health facility, I didn't think I'd be able to read it because it triggered the bollocks out of me. And I'll tell you one thing, yeah, know this, if this man come for me at 21, I'd have been fucking dead, mate. Fucking, you know what I mean? And like, he met me with a copy and I was delighted, you know what I mean? Because I've a lot in common with Marvin when it comes to violence, but men like us know how to control it. You know? And once you lose control and lack of discipline, you may as well go all the way back to the drawing board. And Wolf, I'm not a big fucking book fan. I don't read, I used to read a lot. And like I said, I'm on 196 pages and it's fucking brilliant. It's like basically through Marvin's eyes and all the carnage that he did and witnessed. And at the time I wouldn't say slept very well. He'll understand what I mean by that. And he come out and he's being positive, being into prison through the system, born in fucking prison, do you understand? And guys like Marvin, Lee, and fucking Yami B, you know, like Yami's been locked up for nearly 30 years. Now, if you're telling me you won't get institutionalised after half of that sentence, you're lying. But he's managed to come out, he's always positive, humble, you know, and I love that shit. I like men to be men, you know, and men don't smack women, they don't degrade women, you know, and if it happens in here, I'm sorry, but someone's going. Because a few people yesterday, someone come in to just start a little bit of trouble, but I bounced them straight away because I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm not perfect, but there's a line I won't cross, you know. Uh, maybe it's 'cause I'm 50 this year. It's like I've seen me ass last week, and fuck the YouTube channel, mate. It's like I'll hit me target eventually, you know. Uh, I just, like I said, I wasn't ready. I didn't feel ready. I've educated myself all my life about multiple disciplines being karate, kung fu, taekwondo, kickboxing, muay thai. Do you understand? Have you ever had a striking coach before? I have. And he was Polish, and I'll tell you one thing, he kicked me in my lead leg one day, and nobody in my entire life has hurt me that much. With one calf kick, he totally neutralised me, man, and then fucking took me out. But it's a spar, like, yeah, show me your fucking hands, mate, and your arms, and I'll tell you whether you're a bitch or not, mate, yeah? Now, are you starting to get now why I never called anyone out? Who the fuck is that? Lee, when you coming to see me, bro? I'm meeting a pal tomorrow at the Etihad. I'm looking forward to it. Proper man. And I don't believe in coincidence anymore. I know we were supposed to cross paths for a reason, and I already know the reason. When it comes to football here, I challenge anybody that knows anything more about Man United than this guy. I would love him to be my co-host, one of them. When it comes to talking about the asylum and Ballier, I'm just going to let him talk and shut me gob. I'm going to say, bro, tell the audience a bit about yourself, and tell the audience how you're a jammy bastard. You got shot 3 times and still lived to tell the tale. Well, you didn't get shot 3 times. You got about 13 bullets, didn't you? When I seen him, I didn't know whether to hug him or fucking tilt him. Cause he's a fucking teabag, mate. The Etihad, Bob, is the fucking Man City's ground, and that was normally only for me, Mrs. Bob, but fucking, like I said, it's good to see you back in the live again, and make that phone call, cause he's worth it. He's a good fella, he's just a bit of a bollock sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, I want everybody to get along, it's like, and if I can have a hand in that, so be it. A lot of good people come in and out of here, and it's like, I try my best. I even say to me mods, do not bring any shit into my live, mate. I don't want to know. And do not disrespect any of my guests in here, female or male. Do you understand? I've a tight unit in here, and like I said, if Stevie's in my chat and you're a dick, it'll be him that'll bounce you. You know what I mean? And 9 out of 10 times he's right. But sometimes one slips through the net and we can't catch them again, and this is the ocean. Do you understand? And we have to navigate and deviate through the water. You know, can you swim underwater? Do you know anything about cold water therapy sessions? But like I said, I enjoy talking to people, and when it comes to mental health, like I said, my doctor for over 40 years, doctors, but my current one, many years ago, said to me, Jude, I'm gonna help you more than you realise. And I said, how the fuck are you gonna do that? You're gonna give me a new brain, you're gonna stop me from feeling like I wanna take me fucking life. And I had to keep that from my family, my kids, you know, because I was afraid. I didn't want to worry them, you know. And it was the worst thing I could have done. You know, like, I ended up having a mental breakdown because of YouTube. And when my channel was taken from me, I felt violated. You know, like this guy, there wasn't any lengths he wasn't willing to go to support my channel. And at the time I was on like, what, 800? He bought me 200 subs overnight. Thanks for popping in, Lou. Like I said, for 9 months, only that coffee link was broke, and it's like, I've never been ambitious, but I know I could be a much better host. You know, once I have me things in place, like I said, I want to go over to the Etihad. I want to stand outside the reception and make videos and say, look at, shout out to all the salty prick Man United fans that cannot accept the fact that Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola are much better coaches than Ten Hag. End the fucking story. Man United are nowhere near Man City in levels or Liverpool at the moment. I am brave, nah, look, it's nice to see us come in, interact with each other, because that's what it's all about. And it's like I said, I've been involved in altogether 5 channels in 6 years. I sat in the background. I used to come on the cesspit and slay a few hobbits because Matthew hadn't got the balls to do it. And I like Matthew, so that I said, here, I'll send him a message. So I sent someone a message in Colwyn Bay, and they seen their fucking vagina. Jude, I don't want no trouble with you. Well, you better leave Matthew alone. He's a family man. He's got kids. And you're saying you're gonna go to his fucking house. Try come to mine, mate, and I'll cut your fucking head off. But Conan seen me demonstration last night. If you see your kid with a man bag and an extra phone that you didn't pay for, and you turn a blind eye, you're a cunt. Grand opening, grand closing. In all seriousness, I want to talk to you about something. Number one being memberships, and I've gone through the whole YouTube platform, and there is nobody that makes shorts for the members. No one. What, you've a loyalty badge in your chat, is that it? One chat. How about having 6? And if I say something, I'll do it. And without people's help, my channel wouldn't have grown, right? So, I'm gonna help other people grow. I ain't punishing anyone, bro. They're punishing themselves, you know. like I said, I have a good team of mods. I have a few Dubliners on my side, you know, and it's like, I always tell them, do me a favour, yeah? If you're having an issue with someone and you block them, I need to know, rather than go and look and find out for myself. Because I can work on that, you know. I come on here to bring people together, not drive them apart, you know, and I challenge anybody in YouTube that has had 92 evaluations, been certified 3 separate occasions. You know, but I'm alive. You know, I woke up today, I can see out my both eyes. You know, I can smell. Even though I have the worst teeth in the world, I haven't got the worst heart in the world. I'd sooner have black teeth, mate, than a black heart. You know, you need to let that hatred go, that bitterness go, that saltiness go. You know. But people seem to they need people to blow smoke up their arse and hold that cock before they make a decision. Now, a lot of people have made me promises over the years, Jude, oh come on, and then they let me down. But it's okay. You're not needed. Your position has been filled by experts. When it comes to music, nobody other than Pac Hardy knows the music scene than Luke Gilligan, aka Dubliner. And a lot of people in Ballia don't understand. I get the fact that here, my man is a better DJ than you. He's not just a better DJ, he knows the Irish scene inside out. Oh, I love that Stevie Villains. Oh, Casanova. Me and Romeo are on our way. I've got something to say and I am not the gay. I am here, hello, hey. You know. And don't fuck with us or we'll go Bruce Willis on your ass. Yippee-ki, fucking A, mate. You pick a time and a place, and I will come and bash your face. Nah, that's nice, you know what I mean? I've a lot of time for Max and Stevie, and I'm hoping that the pair of them come to me 50th, you know. Like, I'll be honest with you, yeah? If you book a ticket now for August, you get a flight for about 30 quid on Easy's, yeah? And it's only like £40 to stay in the travel lodge, so it's 70 quid, you know, to get you here, back home, and a hotel, you know. Shout out to Doc, nothing but love for Doc. Guys, do you know what else? There's nothing but love for you for coming in every day, but let's call a spade a spade. Without one person, my channel wouldn't have grown, and that person is Pablo. You know, Pablo's probably made over 100 videos for me. Here, there goes Luke there. Luke, I have a favour to ask you. Will you be free this evening? Because we need to go back to basics, bro, and start about it all. When it all started, when it finished. See Dubliner, yeah? Other than Pac Hardy, I have not come across anybody that knows more about the music scene. Every one of my mods has a job, okay? Pablo makes me videos and he's the artist of the channel. Stevie has more nicknames than fucking Dorothy. There is no place like home. Shit, I'm still under a house, it's on top of me, I can't breathe. Here, witch, there's no place like home. Like, I like helping people, okay? Now, one of my biggest loves is dance music, family, football, mental health, addiction, healing, spirituality, enlightenment, intuition, mindfulness. But like I said, I've worked with loads of musicians, and they've all disappeared, just like the gay magician. He vanished with a puff. And you get it? Forget it. But like I said, there's a lot of good people over the years that have supported me, and I couldn't be more grateful. You know why? Because we're gonna help a lot of people, and it's like, if you want to be rude and you come in my life here, mate, you will be bounced. Stevie will bounce you, one of the mods will bounce you. You know, save your tissues for your own issues. I know it's okay not to be okay? All you do is cope. That's all you can do, is cope. You know, you don't have a choice. You either cope or you quit. But if you quit, this is what you're getting at your front door, mate. Hello. Are you Mr. McDonald? Yeah, I'm one of them. Why? Can we come in for a few minutes? No, you fucking can't, mate. Because once you let that pig fuck in your door, someone's dead. And I used to rebel against the police for years, right? And then I grew the fuck up. Everything's about their discretion. Listen, I remember my mother coming to get me out of a police station at 11 for being in stolen cars. And when the guy that rams us and immobilises the car, like, pit me new, but I had just slide on, yeah? And I was trying to get out of the car, man, the seatbelt was stuck to me fucking neck and all, and by the time I got out, man, they were on top of me. But they're told to stay with the driver, you know what I mean? But we all just disappeared in different ways. And I tried to get out, I was in the middle, do you understand? So my man next to me is out the left door, he's out the right door, I'm stuck in the middle, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get out, next of all, my hair is dragged along the ground. You fucking joyriding scumbag, you know what I mean? He battered us. Musician, yeah, his name is Luke Gilligan, and I don't know any fucking body, mate, who knows more about the dance scene than this motherfucker, and he's gonna share his knowledge, which is maybe this evening. And then tomorrow I'm going to meet Gibbo and my nephew, and I cannot wait. You know, I want to bring him here. I want our sons to grow up, and one day his son is going to say to my son, here, my dad tried to have your dad clipped. And my son will go, yeah, but he fucking missed, didn't he? Now look I've waited a long time, and without the help of Pablo, there's not a chance, mate. I'd be on like 870 odd subs in fucking 11 months. You know, but, and I don't listen to anyone other than me chick. You know, and like I said, from a very young age, like the police knew me because as I crash tested me, I do happen to be one of the boys, and when you grow up finally and you look back and you think, if that's all you want to be is one of the boys, you're not going to do a lot in life. You're never going to leave Ballyfermot. You're going to always have that Neanderthal behaviour. I'm from Ballyer. I'm an original. No, you're fucking not. Here, warders are more original, than most people. You know, and dance music, football, fighting and family are my favourite fucking things in the world, and I'm so passionate about it. It's like I said, I'm the real deal. I'm not a sausage that says, oh, I have mental health issues. Have you? Show me what meds you're on. Right? there's a few people that are gonna come visit me this year. To have a natter and a cup of tea, you know. Nah, I love Pablo, bro. It's like, you know, my channel wouldn't be on 870 without Pablo making me videos, sharing me shit. You know what I mean? The same as Showmain Banter City and Jockney. They share me shit and I didn't even have to ask. You know, this will be me quickest fucking, like, on the other channel I had, I trusted someone and they threw a lot of money at me, right? To get whatever I needed. If my phone broke, boom, give me a phone, I'll go get it fixed. And things start happening then. One day my SIM card accidentally went missing and my YouTube account was logged onto that fucking bastard thing, you know. But like I said, I have good people, man, that support me, and it's like, you have to understand something, yeah. I put my balls in front of the world and said, guess what? I'm mentally unwell. But you know, it's okay not to be okay. Someone has to take a fucking hit for the team. Do you understand? And Doc, do you know what disgusts me, yeah? I was having a look at the membership packages, right? Some people for a £5 a month, like I was paying fighting Irish say, right? And I stopped paying it, bro. I was paying a £5 a month for what? I didn't get any subs out of that. Do you understand? And I start thinking, you know, I am not paying memberships to people that won't even give you a shout out. And I've been here, I've had 7 channels, right? Who I was paying memberships to. And, well, bro, like I said, it's going to be interesting because, like, when it comes to music, Luke, you know your shit, I know me shit, but you know a bit more than I do, bro, and you're younger than me, you know, so when you reached out to me and you found out them things about me dad and the archives, you give us an extra present, bro. You know, I never thought that they were there. And then when you sent them to me, I was over the moon, bro, I'm not joking you. You know, I was like, yeah, man, my man knows his shit. You know, now, like I said, Pat Carey, I looked up to Pat Carey, the bass chaser, and at the time, me and Yowza were the same age, and we went down, and fucking it was great. You know, but you have to grow up sometimes. Well, Doc, I stopped paying people money on here because not one of them would even buy you a coffee or become a member of your bleeding channel. Do you understand? And I said, you know what? Fuck, 83 mightn't seem like a lot of money, but that's what I was paying a month. £83. Paying for memberships, buying people coffee, because look, let's call a spade, yeah? Your channel cannot grow without people supporting you. Do you understand? It doesn't work that way. And what I've recognised on YouTube is nobody does fuck all for their mods or their fucking members. Mia, how easy is it for you to go and make a video and go, guys, I need you to do me a big favour. I need you to go to shout out to Air fucking Pablo Da Vinci. Right? It's like, and he's the video maker for this channel. And without Pablo's help, Sean Wayne and Jockney's help, we wouldn't be over 500 yet. You know, so what I've actually done was, I got into a plane with Tom Cruise, we flew across the Pacific, and we see a target. This is the Coast Guard, stop what you're doing, you sausage. Oh, you want to shoot your little toy guns at us? Where's that 50 cal? Turn that bitch around, big fucking target like that, you know what I mean? Sailors in the water, ahoy, ahoy! You ain't fighting back anymore, are you? I am. I do on a daily basis. and I'm gonna be regular and consistent. Like yesterday, like bringing Jay Paul on, I'd never spoke to him, and I wrote down a few questions to ask him. He's one of our own. He's a heavyweight, and like I said, when heavyweights hit you, you know about it, mate. If JP cracked me with one of them body shots, mate, I'd have to take a 6. In order to recompose myself, because you get a solid body shot, mate. It can fucking damage your kidneys and your heart, depending where you're hit. Flush right in the middle. You'll have her in a regular heartbeat. It'll go from ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum to ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Knee divvies here, mush. But Pablo, Stevie, did you get your copy off Marvin? Guys, do me a favour, yeah? Now, like I said, Marvin's not asked me to do shit, and I don't fuck all off Marvin. All I want is a cup of tea and a joint, and for him to sit fucking over there, in the fucking hot seat, right there, sitting there, wagwan, with his dreadlocks, having a man talk, because I want to, Lee, if you're still here, I want to pick your brain about a few things, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not going to reach out and ask Sean Atwood for advice. I'm going to reach out, like I said, to you, bro. I could do your help. But we're on 197, man. And I'll tell you one thing, there's everything in it. It's exciting, anticipating, it's just like intriguing, interesting. It's like, and he's speaking from his heart in this book. And allow me a little bit about my man. That he's got forgiveness in his heart and he's come full circle. And a lot of people on YouTube tell you Jesus loves you, like Expos. He always tells everyone Jesus loves you. Listen, people don't need a little nerd telling them Jesus loves them and taking their money off them then. Do you understand? God loves everybody and he's good all the time. He gives and he takes away. But he also learnt us a lot. His teachings, forgive them, Father, for they have sinned. Forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they've just gone and fucking done. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil. You know why? I'm on top of a mountain in the Helmand province and I don't miss me. I don't miss targets. Moving once. This is easy. But I do have a lot to share with the world, and like I said, I'm going to write down a few step programs for me members that I know that have mental health issues, and because I've had 92 evaluations over each time you see a doctor, you don't forget, because okay, let's say doc, God forbid, right, self-harm this morning, ripped the arms off him, right? You get taken up to hospital, yeah? Now, depending on how deep the cuts are, they'll stitch you first, and then you'll be taken into a room with 3 doctors, right? And they will do a risk assessment on you to make sure that you're not a risk, not just to yourself, but society and members of the public. Because when you're certified here, you don't just wake up in one morning and it's gone. You have to manage it, and I'm doing the best I can to manage it, It's like everything bad that's happened to me in my life was worth it because I got to meet me queen. My daughter had her first baby last year, and in April I'm going to be a daddy again, so, this is a job for me and I'm gonna help people. In about 18 months, I saved 7 souls. And a few years know these individuals, a few were in the panel at the time. And this fella said he was going to take his life, so I convinced him not to do it. You know what I mean? And I'll bring him on one night, like, you know, our Raymond, like, you know, Raymondo. Like, when you admit to me that you try to take your life, or you try to do that, or you try to do that, listen, you don't have to say all that. All you need to do is put a number next to your name. From 1 being your worst mood, lowest mood, to 10 being your best. And here, I swear on my brothers and sisters' graves, this technique fucking works. If you're someone that carries it and uses a diary, even if it's on your phone, every day, regardless how you're feeling, write a number down. And then, like I said, it's like 4 trimesters. It's broken into 4, being 4 3 months, okay? You know, and when I read this book, like I said, I don't know how this cunt is still alive. And I know fucking people that have been assassinated and live, but this is ridiculous. But what I wasn't expecting was, there's a bit of a twist, and it's like, I know one thing, he loves his partner, you know, and the impact. Kira, can I just, I don't know you darling, right, but can I just say thank you for being with Lee and in his life, because he needs a strong woman and he can go on and achieve anything, you know, but you need to tell him to drop down to me, Kira. I'm on 100 and I've only a couple of pages left. I'm on 196. Yeah, 196, that's just me bookmarker. Hey Neil. Yeah and no, Luke. Like, I don't drink alcohol, right? I don't go in the pubs weekends because most of my friends are sticking coke up their nose, and it's not my thing, you know, anymore. Like, you can bring a horse to water, as they say. It's like, and it's up to them to drink it, you know, but having no competition on YouTube is easy for me. Because it's the same if I'm fighting you. I look across the ring and I see me, you know. And I enjoy it, you know. All of us in this house have done some kind of discipline, whether it be kickboxing, kung fu, taekwondo, boxing, kickboxing. You know, me and my brothers, like, we're about it, but we're gentlemen, and you only need to bring it out if somebody's rude.
Even though this young man doesn't
like, without the help of Pablo, my best mate on this bastard whole app, believed in me, and he's like, bro, it'll happen. You'll hit your target, you are 150 out, and you trusted somebody. You know, I want to say this, I've had someone from Scotland ask if I want them to sponsor my channel, and this, that, the other, and I had to refuse, because it's like, I don't want to have someone on board who's gonna be fucking arguing with cunts all the time. I'm not here for that. So thanks for that offer, bro, but no thanks. Know what I mean? We've already spoke about this, lad. You know, I don't need a sponsor, I'm doing fine on my own. You know, I'll hit me target, I'll open up my membership plan, and every one of my members I am gonna make shorts for on a regular basis. Every month, everybody who's a mod of my channel, I will make shorts for you. And if I'm still here, the month after, I'll do the exact same thing until I can help all these little mental health channels grow. Mine will grow eventually, but if you're growing, You have to help people grow around you, and that's what I'm doing. Well, Pablo, like I said, bro, you've given me the best advice anyone's ever given me on here, you know. And I put me mind through the fucking mill, bro. Coming off the mute stabilizer, but I did it. You know, I come on here to help people. I don't like bullies, and I noticed Matthew was getting bullied, and then I noticed he had a fanny as well, because he was getting Hector to do his job. Hector, no disrespect, bro, but what did I say to you? Hector has left the building, mate. You know, you're calling out people out that will dismantle you. That's why I jumped off the cesspit. I was the first one to go. I said, you know what? Fuck this shit, mate. I'm away. And then I focused on fighting back United. And in 6 years, I got 800 and something subs. And 47,000 47,000 YouTubers all around the world. In 6 years, right? STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER, 11 months. I've reached 270,000 individual YouTubers all around the world. You know, I've people from Canada. I've had somebody from Chicago. You're gonna have bollocks, you're gonna have to give me a minute. Yes, brother. I closed door before he come. Hang on, bro. Antonio, let me put my shit on mute, yeah? 1 second, bro. Are you good? Antonio, do you want a cup of tea? You want a drink? Well, listen, Doc, thanks for coming in. Like I said, I will be back at 6 o'clock tonight. I'll be back at 6 tonight and bring a couple of people on the panel. But for now, I have to go, okay? Charge my phone up. I'll be back at about 1:30 on this channel, but guys, tonight at 6 o'clock, STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER. Again, I'll open my panel. And if anyone wants to jump on, just show me your face. As long as we get on, you know, there'll be no trouble. And I want to thank you all for supporting me on my way. Peace and love. I'll be back soon.